Imagine this: you're walking through a tropical market, the air thick with humidity and the scent of exotic fruits. Your eyes land on something truly unique, a large, heart-shaped fruit covered in soft, green spines. It looks almost alien, like something from another planet. That, my friends, is the soursop, also known as graviola or guanabana. And inside that tough, spiky exterior lies a creamy, white pulp with a flavor that's a captivating dance on your tongue, a blend of sweet strawberry, tangy pineapple, and a hint of creamy banana and citrus, all wrapped up in an incredibly juicy texture. But beyond its unforgettable taste and intriguing appearance, this fruit, and particularly its juice, has been whispered about for generations in traditional medicine across the Caribbean, South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia as a powerful ally for boosting our body's defenses, our immune system. And in today's world, where feeling strong, resilient, and healthy is more important than ever, understanding what soursop juice might offer is incredibly compelling. So, let's dive deep, beyond the folklore, and explore the fascinating science and practical potential of soursop juice for immunity. Our immune system is our body's incredibly complex and sophisticated defense network. Think of it as a standing army, constantly on patrol, identifying and neutralizing threats as bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites, and even abnormal cells like those found in cancer. It's not a single entity but a vast, interconnected system involving organs like your bone marrow, thymus, spleen, and lymph nodes, specialized cells like white blood cells, T cells, B cells, natural killer cells, macrophages, neutrophils, and a myriad of signaling molecules like cytokines and antibodies. This system works tirelessly, often behind the scenes, to keep us healthy. But like any army, it needs the right resources to function optimally. It needs fuel, building blocks, and signals to coordinate its attacks and repairs. That's where nutrition, and potentially potent foods like soursop, come into play. When our immune system is well supported, we are better equipped to fend off infections, recover faster if we do get sick, and maintain overall vitality. We're talking about fewer common colds, less severe flu symptoms, quicker healing times for wounds, and a general sense of robust well-being. Supporting immunity isn't about creating an impenetrable shield, that's impossible, but about strengthening our natural resilience. So, why soursop? What makes this particular fruit stand out in the crowded field of immune-boosting contenders? The answer lies within its impressive nutritional profile and, more specifically, its rich concentration of bioactive compounds. Let's break down the key players found in that delicious, creamy pulp and the juice you can extract from it. First and foremost, soursop is an excellent source of vitamin C. We all know vitamin C is crucial for immunity, but let's understand why. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant, meaning it helps neutralize harmful molecules called free radicals that are produced naturally during metabolism and in response to environmental stressors like pollution and UV radiation. These free radicals can damage cells, including immune cells, and contribute to inflammation, which, when chronic, can actually suppress immune function. Vitamin C directly supports several key immune functions. It stimulates the production and function of white blood cells, particularly neutrophils and lymphocytes. It enhances the skin's barrier function, our first line of defense. It acts as an antioxidant protecting immune cells themselves, and it's essential for the production of collagen, vital for wound healing. Just 1 cup of soursop pulp can provide a significant portion of your daily vitamin C needs, giving your immune army a vital nutrient boost. But soursop's immune magic goes far beyond vitamin C. It's packed with a diverse range of powerful antioxidants, including flavonoids, alkaloids, tannins, and phenolic compounds. Antioxidants are like the body's cleanup crew and damage control team. They scavenge free radicals, preventing them from causing cellular havoc. Chronic oxidative stress, an imbalance where free radicals overwhelm the body's antioxidant defenses, is linked to weakened immunity, increased inflammation, and a higher susceptibility to infections and chronic diseases. The unique blend of antioxidants in soursop juice, Compounds like quercetin, camphorol, and catechins work synergistically to combat this oxidative stress. By reducing the overall burden of free radicals, these antioxidants help create a more favorable internal environment for immune cells to function effectively. Think of it as clearing the battlefield of debris so the soldiers, your immune cells, can move freely and focus on the real enemy. Now, we come to the compounds that have generated significant scientific interest, particularly concerning Soursop's potential broader health impacts, annonaceous acetogenins. These are natural compounds primarily found in the leaves, seeds, bark, and, to a lesser but still significant extent, in the pulp and juice of the Soursop fruit. Acetogenins are complex molecules known for their potent biological activities. Laboratory studies, primarily conducted in vitro, in test tubes or petri dishes, and in vivo, in animals, have shown some acetogenins possess remarkable properties, including being cytotoxic, toxic to cells, particularly targeting certain types of cancer cells. While the direct immune-boosting mechanism of acetogenins is less straightforward than vitamin C or antioxidants, their potential role in immunity is multifaceted and intriguing. Some research suggests certain acetogenins might modulate immune responses, potentially influencing the activity of immune cells. More significantly, their demonstrated ability to target harmful cells could theoretically free up immune resources. If the immune system isn't constantly battling low-level threats or abnormal cell growth, thanks to the supportive action of compounds like acetogenins, it could be more efficient at responding to acute infections like viruses and bacteria. It's like having specialized units. The acetogenins handle specific, high-risk targets, allowing the main infantry, your conventional immune cells, to focus on the broader invasion. However, it's crucial to emphasize that the cancer research is mostly preclinical, and the direct immune-modulating effects in humans consuming the juice specifically need much more investigation. The concentration in the edible pulp/juice is also lower than in the leaves or seeds. Furthermore, Soursop juice delivers a range of B vitamins, including B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, and B3, niacin. While not as flashy as vitamin C, B vitamins play indispensable roles in maintaining overall health, which is foundational for a strong immune system. They are crucial cofactors in energy metabolism, helping convert the food you eat into usable energy, ATP. Immune cells are incredibly metabolically active, especially when fighting an infection. They need vast amounts of energy to proliferate, migrate, and produce weapons like antibodies and cytokines. A deficiency in B vitamins can impair energy production, potentially leading to immune cell dysfunction and reduced ability to mount an effective response. Niacin, B3, for instance, is also involved in DNA repair and cell signaling, further supporting immune cell integrity and communication. So, while not direct immune stimulants, the B vitamins in Soursop juice provide essential support for the metabolic engine that powers your immune defenses. Soursop is also a good source of minerals vital for immune function, particularly potassium and magnesium. Potassium is essential for maintaining proper fluid balance and nerve function, which indirectly supports the movement and signaling of immune cells. Magnesium, often called the master mineral, is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body. Crucially for immunity, magnesium is necessary for the proper function of various immune cells, including lymphocytes. It helps regulate inflammation and is involved in antibody production. Low magnesium levels have been associated with increased inflammation and a potentially weakened immune response. Including Soursop juice as part of a balanced diet contributes to your intake of these critical minerals, ensuring your immune cells have the electrolytes and cofactors they need to operate efficiently. Finally, let's not overlook dietary fiber. While juicing removes most of the insoluble pulp fiber, Soursop juice still retains some soluble fiber and the beneficial compounds dissolved within it. More importantly, consuming the whole fruit pulp blended into a thicker juice or smoothie retains significant fiber. Why does fiber matter for immunity? A large portion of our immune system resides in our gut, specifically in the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT. The health of our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in our intestines, is profoundly linked to immune function. Soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in our gut. A thriving, diverse gut microbiome helps train our immune system, regulates inflammation, strengthens the gut barrier, preventing unwanted pathogens from entering the bloodstream, and even produces beneficial compounds like short-chain fatty acids that have systemic anti-inflammatory effects. Supporting gut health through fiber-rich foods, potentially including thicker Soursop preparations, is a fundamental way to support overall immune resilience. A happy gut often means a stronger immune system. Understanding these components is one thing, but how do they translate into tangible immune support when you drink Soursop juice? The effects are likely synergistic and multi-layered. The high dose of vitamin C directly fuels key immune cells like neutrophils and lymphocytes, enhancing their ability to engulf and destroy pathogens and to coordinate the immune response. The diverse array of antioxidants, flavonoids, phenolics, etc., circulating in your bloodstream after drinking the juice acts as a protective shield for your existing immune cells, neutralizing free radicals generated during their normal activity or during an infection. This reduces oxidative damage to the cells themselves, allowing them to function longer and more effectively. The antioxidants also help quell unnecessary background inflammation, creating a calmer internal environment where the immune system isn't constantly on high alert for minor irritants and can instead focus its resources on genuine threats. Compounds like acetogenins, while needing more human study specifically for immune modulation via juice consumption, may contribute by exerting selective pressure on harmful cells or pathogens, potentially reducing the overall burden on the conventional immune system. The B vitamins and minerals act as essential cofactors, ensuring the biochemical machinery within every immune cell, the energy production, DNA synthesis, protein manufacturing, and signaling pathways, operates smoothly and efficiently. Think of them as the high-quality fuel, oil, and spare parts keeping the immune army's vehicles and weapons systems running optimally. And indirectly, by supporting gut health, especially if consuming fiber-rich preparations, Soursop contributes to the crucial gut immune axis, promoting a balanced and well-trained immune response. Now, you might be wondering how to actually incorporate Soursop juice into your routine to potentially reap these immune benefits. Let's get practical. First, sourcing. Finding fresh Soursop can be a challenge outside tropical regions, but it's becoming more common in specialty or international grocery stores, particularly those serving Caribbean, Latin American, African, or Southeast Asian communities. Look for fruits that are slightly soft to the touch but not mushy, with an intact, green skin. They should have a pleasant, fragrant aroma. If fresh isn't available, frozen Soursop pulp is an excellent alternative, often found in the frozen fruit section of the same stores. This is often preferable for juicing as it's pre-prepared and retains nutrients well. Pure, unsweetened Soursop juice concentrates or nectar can sometimes be found, but check labels carefully for added sugars or preservatives, which can negate health benefits. Making juice at home is surprisingly simple. For pure juice, cut the Soursop in half, scoop out the creamy white pulp, discarding the large black seeds. They are not edible and contain higher concentrations of compounds of concern, and place the pulp in a blender. Add a small amount of water, just enough to get the blades moving, and blend until smooth. You'll have a thick, creamy liquid. Strain this through a fine mesh sieve or cheesecloth to remove the fibrous strands, resulting in a smoother juice. For a thicker, more nutritious juice or smoothie that retains the beneficial fiber, blend the pulp with a little water or other liquid, like coconut water or almond milk, but skip the straining step. This yields a deliciously thick and creamy drink. Flavor-wise, Soursop juice is naturally sweet and tangy. You can enjoy it straight, or add a squeeze of lime or lemon for extra zing and a vitamin C boost. A touch of ginger adds warmth and its own potent anti-inflammatory and immune-supportive properties. Avoid adding large amounts of sugar. If you need sweetness, a drizzle of raw honey, which itself has immune benefits, or a couple of dates blended in are better options. Dosage is important. There's no universally established dose for Soursop juice for immunity. Moderation is key. Start with a smaller amount, like 1/4 to half a cup of pure juice or a small smoothie, about 6 to 8 ounces, a few times a week. Pay attention to how your body feels. You can gradually increase to a cup a day if you tolerate it well and enjoy it. Think of it as a potent nutritional supplement, not a magic potion you need to drink gallons of. Consistency over time is more beneficial than occasional large doses. Integrating it into a balanced diet rich in other fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats is crucial. Soursop juice is a powerful addition, but it works best as part of a holistic approach to immune health. Speaking of a holistic approach, it's vital to emphasize that no single food or drink, including Soursop juice, is a magic bullet for immunity. It's a powerful tool in your toolkit, but it needs to be used alongside other fundamental health practices. Prioritize high-quality sleep. This is when your body does much of its repair and immune system regulation. Manage chronic stress through techniques like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or spending time in nature, as chronic stress hormones like cortisol actively suppress immune function. Engage in regular, moderate exercise. It improves circulation, allowing immune cells to patrol more effectively, and has anti-inflammatory effects. Stay well hydrated with water, essential for all cellular functions, including those of your immune cells. Maintain a healthy weight, as excess body fat, particularly visceral fat, promotes chronic inflammation. Practice good hygiene to reduce pathogen exposure. And crucially, ensure you are up to date on recommended vaccinations. They provide critical, targeted immune training that Soursop juice cannot replicate. Soursop juice is a valuable complement to these pillars, not a replacement. We also need to address the elephant in the room, safety and controversies. Much of the excitement around Soursop, particularly concerning acetogenins and cancer, stems from laboratory and animal studies. It is absolutely crucial to understand that these findings do not equate to proven cancer treatment or prevention in humans through drinking Soursop juice. Consuming large quantities of Soursop leaf, seed, stem, or root extracts or teas, often promoted based on this early research, is a significant concern. These parts of the plant contain much higher concentrations of acetogenins, and some specific acetogenins have been linked to potential neurotoxicity. A particular concern is the possible association with atypical Parkinsonism, a neurological disorder with symptoms similar to Parkinson's disease, observed in populations consuming large amounts of Soursop leaf or seed teas or extracts over long periods. The compound implicated is called annonacin. The good news is that the edible pulp and the juice made from the pulp contain significantly lower levels of annonacin and other potentially problematic acetogenins compared to the leaves or seeds. Consuming the pulp or juice in normal, moderate dietary amounts, as traditionally done for centuries, is generally considered safe for most people. The key is moderation and sticking to the edible fruit flesh, avoiding concentrated extracts from non-pulp parts unless under strict medical supervision. As with any new food, some individuals might experience mild digestive upset, like bloating or gas, due to its fiber content, especially if not used to it. If you have any underlying health conditions, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or taking medications, it's always wise to consult your doctor before making Soursop juice a regular part of your diet. So, where does the science currently stand? Research specifically focusing on Soursop juice and its direct, measurable impact on human immune function in clinical trials is still limited. Most of the compelling evidence comes from 1. Traditional use, centuries of use in various cultures as a general health tonic and for supporting the body during illness. 2. Nutritional analysis. We know it's packed with immune-supportive nutrients like vitamin C, antioxidants, B vitamins, and minerals. 3. Laboratory studies, in vitro studies showing antioxidant activity, anti-inflammatory effects, and antimicrobial properties of Soursop extracts against various bacteria, viruses, and fungi. These properties are directly relevant to immune defense. For animal studies, in vivo, some animal studies suggest Soursop extracts can enhance certain immune parameters, like increasing white blood cell count or antibody production, and improve resistance to infections. 5. Indirect evidence, the well-established roles of its individual components, like vitamin C, antioxidants, in immune function. While robust, large-scale human trials specifically on Soursop juice and immunity are needed to definitively quantify its effects and establish optimal dosing. The existing evidence, the nutrient profile, the biochemical properties observed in labs, the traditional wisdom, and the preliminary animal data, paints a very promising picture. It strongly suggests that incorporating Soursop juice into a healthy diet can be a valuable strategy for providing your immune system with essential nutrients and protective compounds it needs to function at its best. Ultimately, sipping on Soursop juice is about more than just enjoying a delicious tropical flavor. It's about embracing a holistic approach to nurturing your body's natural defenses. It's about harnessing the power of nature, backed by emerging science and generations of traditional wisdom, to support the incredible, complex system working tirelessly to protect you. By providing a potent blend of vitamin C to fuel immune cells, a diverse array of antioxidants to shield them from damage and calm inflammation, beneficial minerals and B vitamins to keep their internal machinery running smoothly, and potentially other unique compounds like acetogenins that may offer supportive actions, Soursop juice delivers a multifaceted boost. Remember to source it wisely. Fresh or frozen pulp is best. Prepare it simply, minimize added sugar, consume it in moderation as part of a balanced diet, and combine it with the non-negotiable pillars of health, quality sleep, stress management, regular exercise, good hydration, and preventive care. Listen to your body, enjoy the unique taste experience, and appreciate Soursop juice as one powerful, natural tool in your ongoing journey towards greater resilience, vitality, and robust immune health. It's a delicious way to invest in feeling your strongest, healthiest self.